Hi, this is Teresa Momber, and here's a look at the card I'll show you how to create in today's video. Stamp the wine goblet from the French Flair stamp set from Gina K Designs using Memento Tuxedo Black ink onto white paper. Begin coloring with Copic marker R89 and just use this color where you'd like the deepest shading. Switch to Copic marker R27 and continue coloring, blending out from the previous color. Switch to Copic marker R24 and continue coloring, once again blending out from the previous color. Then use Copic marker R22 to fill in the remaining area. To add some color to the parts of the glass that don't have wine in it, start with Copic marker C3. Use this color primarily along the edges of the glass and where the stem meets the base. Then switch to Copic marker C1 to blend out from the previous color. Next, stamp the larger of the two grape images from the French Flair stamp set using Memento Tuxedo Black ink onto white cardstock. Begin coloring this image using Copic marker V09 and try to keep this color limited to the areas where you'd like the deepest shading to be. Switch to Copic marker V06 and continue coloring, blending out from the previous color. Switch to Copic marker V01 to fill in the remaining highlighted areas of the grapes. For the stem, use Copic marker E35. And for the leaves, start with Copic marker YG03. Add some shading using Copic marker YG93. And then deepen the shading along the veins of the leaf using Copic marker YG95. Then cut out both images that you've colored. Trim white cardstock to 3 1/4 by 4 1/2 inches, and then begin sponging on one end using Gina K Sweet Corn ink. Switch to Gina K powder blue ink and continue sponging, working very lightly all around the yellow, but try not to overlap the yellow so the colors don't merge. Switch to Gina K blue denim ink and continue sponging, working your way from the top of the cardstock down into the lighter blue area. Next, add some wispy clouds to your sky using Copic marker C3. Then use Copic marker BV000 to soften the edges of the clouds. Sponge along the bottom of the cardstock using black Onyx ink, but be sure to tap off the excess ink onto scratch paper so that it's not too dark. Stamp the Eiffel Tower image from the French Flair stamp set using Gina K black Onyx ink. Use Copic marker N5 to add some shading to the Eiffel Tower. Switch to Copic marker N7 and fill in the area below the Eiffel Tower to ground the image into the background. Stamp the branch image, also from the French Flair stamp set, using Gina K black Onyx ink. Stamp it several times along the upper edge of your cardstock, but be sure to stamp off onto scratch paper first to make the image lighter. Adhere your cardstock to a piece of black Onyx cardstock that's trimmed slightly larger, and then adhere both pieces to a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch white card base. Place the grape cluster and the wine glass together, adhering them with a little bit of craft glue. Position them so that the stem of the wine glass fits right into the small curve on the grape cluster. Then adhere your assembled images to the card. Stamp the word Celebrate, also from the French Flair stamp set, onto your background. That completes today's video. Thanks for watching.